Right now, the strike against the big three automakers expands after the companies fail to make progress in negotiations.
Plus, an iconic hot dog-shaped vehicle is going back to its original name. What fans are saying about it.
And after nearly 50 years of police service, how a retiring police chief is being honored by his community. It's all ahead on News 3 now at 10. The United Auto Workers Union expanded its strike against GM and Stellantis today, but said it is making some progress in talks with Ford.
President Biden plans to meet with striking workers in Detroit on Tuesday, while former President Donald Trump is going the next day. CBS News correspondent Michael George has more from New York.
President Biden announced plans to join the picket line and stand in solidarity with striking auto workers next week. The president's show of support comes as the union is expanding its historic strike. The growing labor dispute now includes an additional 38 General Motors and Stellantis parts distribution centers across some 20 states.
At 9 a.m., there was no hesitation. Everybody walked out.
What do we want? Fair pay!
About 5,600 workers joined the strike, which is focused on wages and benefits.
What's hurt the consumers is the last 4 years, these companies have raised the price of vehicles 34%. Wasn't because of our wages, wasn't because our wages went backwards.
Some 13% of the union's nearly 150,000 members are on the picket lines. GM and Stellantis say they continue to bargain in good faith. GM calling the decision to expand the strike unnecessary, while Stellantis, the parent of Chrysler, says it presented a very competitive offer but never received a response.
They need to give us what we need to survive.
Top-tier management, their pay has multiplied 7 times.
Detroit's automakers say they need to invest profits in the expensive transition to electric vehicles. Ford was spared from further strike action Friday after the union said it had made good progress in talks, including securing cost of living and job protections. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Among its demands, the union is asking for 36% raises in general pay over 4 years. A top-scale assembly plant worker gets about $32 an hour now. Could we see some more rain over the weekend? Let's check the first warn forecast now with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canaldi.
Well, Charlotte, we're already seeing rain over parts of the area. The farther west you go, the more likely are to be seeing some raindrops. As we take a look at the time lapse from the Edgewater Skycam, you can see we had a fair amount of cloud cover today, a little bit of sunshine mixed in from time to time, and a couple of showers as we headed late into the afternoon. But for the most part, the showers, at least in the Madison area, were brief and light. You can see on high-resolution radar is a narrow band of slightly heavier showers from around Lodi to the eastern portion of Sauk County, around Baraboo and Reedsburg, and then up into southern portions of Juneau County, just south of Boston. Some lighter showers over southwestern Wisconsin, but east of Madison, just a few sprinkles south and east of town. But there's the heavier showers. You can see them right now. Wanakee getting some showers. They're heading up toward Portage and Poinet over the next hour or so, but not even seeing any lightning with those. 6-hour future track radar shows the best chances for more widespread rain staying north and west of Dane County. Current temperatures are in the upper 60s. The humidity level's up a bit, and the cloud cover keeping temperatures up. 68 right now in Janesville, 68 in Madison, 66 in Lone Rock. Here in Dane County, still 70 degrees in Cross Plains and 69 in Middleton, but 68 in Deerfield and 68 in Sun Prairie. Look for skies to be mostly cloudy overnight, some scattered showers, even a few thunderstorms. Low temperature dropping to 63 degrees. Later on, I'll take a look at our chances for rain for the rest of the weekend, how much we can expect, and then if it'll dry out after that.
All right, Gary, thank you. The Badger football team started out conference play tonight. Now 1-0 after knocking off Purdue 38-17 on the road down in West Lafayette. Running back Braylon Allen finished tonight with 116 yards on the ground, a couple of touchdowns. It was not all good news, though, for the Badgers. Running back Ches Malusi suffered what appeared to be a very serious leg injury. We'll have complete highlights of tonight's game a little bit later in sports.
Madison police are investigating after a woman was robbed Wednesday night. The woman was parked in the park and ride lot on Collins Court when a stranger approached her car demanding money. She believed the suspect had a weapon but did not see one. The suspect took the money, ran through the parking lot, and left the area in a sedan.
Madison police are investigating after a man and woman were allegedly attacked during a road rage incident. Officers were sent to the area of Milwaukee Street at Rustic Drive about 8:30 last night. The couple says they were riding on their motorcycle when a vehicle almost hit them. They tried to go around that vehicle. The driver tried to run them off the road. When both vehicles pulled over, a man and woman in the car got out and assaulted the couple on the motorcycle. So far, no arrests have been made. A Democratic senator and his wife are now facing federal corruption charges. Federal authorities say New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez and his wife used his influence to benefit the government of Egypt as well as 3 Egyptian businessmen. According to the indictment, the couple allegedly accepted hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of bribes from the 3 men. FBI agents raided the Menendez home in June of 2022, uncovering over $480,000 in cash stuffed in envelopes and closets.
There are things that Senator Menendez says he can do for his constituents and things that he says he cannot do for his constituents. But we allege that behind the scenes, Senator Menendez was doing those things for certain people.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says Menendez will temporarily step down from his post as chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Meanwhile, Senator Menendez is calling the claims false. He's due to appear in Manhattan federal court next Wednesday.
Senate Democrats are once again pushing to legalize marijuana in Wisconsin. Senator Melissa Agard and Representative Darren Madison of Milwaukee announced new legislation today. Agard said Wisconsin's current marijuana laws are antiquated and it's time to push legalization. She also said the most dangerous thing about cannabis is that it's illegal.
By legalizing cannabis in Wisconsin, we will ensure that safe and tested products are available for both recreational and medicinal consumers. Legalizing opens the door for opportunity and allows us to reinvest in our communities and those especially that have been most harmed and create a more equitable and just state.
Governor Tony Evers included a proposal to legalize marijuana in his 2021-23 biennial budget. His office estimated marijuana sales would generate more than $165 million in revenue every year. Last year, Republican Senator Mary Filskowski wrote a bill to legalize medical marijuana, which was granted a formal hearing.
After working his final shift as the police chief of Janesville, the city is thanking David Moore for his service to his community. Today, they surprised the outgoing chief with a ceremony dedicating a new playground in his honor. Chief Moore served in the department for a total of 47 years, 15 of which were as chief. He says his department is well positioned for his departure, citing progress with hiring and historic lows in crime. In a farewell statement on Facebook, Chief Moore thanked the Janesville community, saying in part, quote, "It is only with a supportive community that the police can be successful. It is only with a supportive community that we can have a safe community. Thank you, Janesville, for allowing your police department to provide the police services that we do," end quote. A few months ago, we told you about Oscar Mayer changing the name of its iconic vehicle to the Frankmobile.
Well, many of you meat-loving Wisconsinites thought it was the worst, but fear not. The Wienermobile is back. Armand Rahman played catch-up with some fans of the name change.
Yeah, Eric and Charlotte, when Oscar Mayer announced the all-beef Frankmobile back in May, I headed to the top of State Street and found it was a move that got up in many people's grills. But like people who still choose to say Miller Park over AmFam Field, the Wienermobile never truly left.
My heart, it'll always be the Wienermobile.
But on the streets, it was the Frankmobile this summer.
You know, I was pretty disappointed when I heard that they went and did that.
If you don't follow hot dog news as closely as I do, Oscar Mayer announced the name change to pay tribute to its all-beef Franks and, quote, new recipe. But fans say nothing satisfies hunger for nostalgia like the Wienermobile.
You know, so I'm a big hot dog guy. I love my hot dogs, and I'm really excited that they changed the name of to the Wienermobile. So us hot dog loving folks are pretty excited to get back with the Wienermobile.
For others, it was a piece of their childhood.
When I was in kindergarten, we sang the Oscar Mayer hot dog song for a concert, so it is close to my heart.
Do you remember it?
I do, but I'm too embarrassed to sing it.
Of course, the Wienermobile and Oscar Mayer as a whole are nestled between the buns of Madison history. Oscar Mayer's corporate headquarters plant rested on the north side for more than a century.
I think it was the right move. I think it's always fun to see the Wienermobile fly through. I mean, it's an American tradition. I hate hot dogs, but it's an American tradition.
Don't worry, you're bound to find a Wisconsinite with good taste nearby.
I know she likes hot dogs. This one here.
You? What do you think?
She's like, that's not a hot dog.
Fair to say people are relishing the old name, and the Wienermobile will be in Cottage Grove tomorrow and at Festival Foods on East Wash in Madison on Sunday.
Armand and his puns.
Well done.
Very well done. Still more ahead on News 3 Now at 10, including Gary's weekend forecast.
Plus, could the Flying Arrows of Lancaster stay perfect against the Hillmen of Platteville? Week 6 of the final drive is up next.
You're watching News 3 Now at
to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona.
Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Here's why you should make your next roof a metal roof from Sweet Metal Roofing. We specialize in residential metal roofing, so you can be sure your new metal roof will look beautiful. And not only will it look beautiful when it's new,
your maintenance-free Sweet Metal roof will look great for decades to come,
with no need for expensive upkeep or repairs.
Best of all, when you call Sweet Metal Roofing, you'll speak directly with Mike and Mary Sweeta. So make your next roof
a metal roof
from Sweet Metal Roofing.
Sweet Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
Special report.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with the fastest wireless speeds. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
Just look at them. State-of-the-art Honda hybrids, making ecological art out of any conditions they encounter. Rugged, dependable, stylish performance with fuel efficiency and low emissions that'll make a tree hugger blush. What's this phenomenon you're witnessing? It's the future, today. Electrified driving built for Wisconsin. Get your Honda hybrid now at your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer. Honda gets Wisconsin.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
When a local utilities customer was charged for past electric bills without using any electricity, he made a call for action.
You could not get away with this stuff in any other business.
News 3 Now gets to the bottom of these energy bill issues Monday at 10.
Well, welcome back. We've been seeing a little rain over the last couple days. This weekend may continue that trend.
Let's check back in with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti for the complete forecast.
The problem is it's spotty. You know, I was down at Wrigley Field last night for the Cubs game, and it was dry the whole time. It rained all the way down there, rained all the way back, but it was dry there. So it just depends on where you are, and that was the case again today. We've seen some spotty rain. We're seeing that tonight. There's a narrow band of slightly heavier showers just north of Madison from about Wanakee over toward Baraboo and then into areas around Wisconsin Dells. We'll zoom into that area, and you can see it just approaching DeForest into Lodi, and then as it heads northward, now heading toward Wisconsin Dells and eventually into much of Juneau and Adams counties. To the south and west, we've been watching a cluster of heavy thunderstorms. There was actually a tornado warning earlier this evening on this storm. For the most part, it's just been producing heavy rainfall. Still some lightning. That's the only lightning around. Everything else is just rain showers. And in fact, take a look at the rainfall estimates. Over 4 inches of rain from those cells that just keep building over the same general area near Cedar Rapids, Iowa. But across the rest of southern Wisconsin, notice north and east of Madison, less than 1/10 of an inch of rain from those showers. This light green is about 1/10 of an inch. The darker green up to about 1/4 of an inch of rain. And you can see that's not much for much of southern Wisconsin. Now, over the next 6 hours, future track radar shows the more concentrated areas and widespread areas of rain showers and isolated thunderstorms favoring west central Wisconsin. So Richland County, Richland Center over toward west of the Dells, that area will see rain. East of Madison, there might be some spotty showers or an isolated thunderstorm that pops up, but that's still kind of iffy at this point. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Look for showers overnight into tomorrow morning, then a break during the day tomorrow, for much of the day tomorrow and into tomorrow night, before showers return late tomorrow night into Sunday. That's more of a chance of rain. But then, after a slight chance of showers on Monday, we're looking at dry weather for most of next week and beyond, with high temperatures between about 70 and 75. So some nice weather for fall, which officially starts tomorrow at 1:50 in the morning. That's when fall officially starts in Madison. Normal high is 70 degrees, normal low 48 degrees. Fall starts when the sun's rays are directly over the equator, and that's opposed as to the first day of summer, where the sun's rays are more directly over the northern hemisphere, and by the first day of winter for us, and the first day of summer in the southern hemisphere, sun's rays are over the southern portion of the world. Otherwise, weather track across the Midwest, you can see this area of showers. The jet stream kind of splits. That helps to lift the air a little bit, but other than that, there's not a lot of moisture out there for any widespread rain. In fact, our Metro Futurecast for tomorrow calls for a high of 79 degrees with some showers ending in the morning and then partly sunny and breezy in the afternoon. Planning your day beginning right now, you can see, again, the best chances for rain through 2 a.m. staying north and west of the Wisconsin River. We get into about 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, some showers north of Madison, but much of the rest of southern Wisconsin starting to dry out. By late morning, we're seeing the showers more into central Wisconsin and some sunshine starting to occur here, and that'll get temperatures up into the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. Planning your day across Dane County for tomorrow, high of 79 in Verona, 79 in Windsor, and 79 in Roxbury once we get that afternoon sunshine. And then on Sunday, beginning early Sunday morning, we'll start to see some showers, isolated thunderstorms. Those will move through during the morning and afternoon hours, but not a continuous rain. But the cloud cover will keep high temperatures down to around 70. Total rainfall, probably about a 1/10 to a 1/4 of an inch of rain in Madison and eastward. West of town, there could be some amounts in excess of a 1/2 inch and a heavier shower or thunderstorm. First warned 7 to 10 day forecast. Slight chance of showers on Monday, but after that, we're looking for dry weather pretty much for the rest of next week and through next weekend. High temperatures between about 70 and 75 degrees.
We are some way past the halfway point of the high school football season. I'm Andrew Banster, and welcome to Week 6 of the Final Drive. You know what that means? That means the schools fighting for the postseason need to prove themselves now. And as always, we'll start with our game of the week, where everything was on the line in the Southwest Wisconsin Conference. Lancaster and Platteville are both perfect in conference play. The Flying Arrows have scored 127 points in their 3 SWC games, while the Hillmen have allowed just 6 points. Something has got to give. Platteville's 51st and final game at Pioneer Stadium. Lancaster with the ball up 7-0. Nolan Wolf hands off to Peyton Alvarado, who barges in for the score, 14-0. But here comes Platteville. TJ Pink gives to Tyler Sassy, and he's off to the races. Platteville makes it a 1-score game. But here comes Lancaster. You're seeing a theme here. They'd fire right back. Wolf passing this time, and he finds Quentin Plessy for the touchdown. Make it 22-7 Lancaster. If this doesn't show the craziness of this game, I don't know what does. Platteville's David Edge grabs yet another touchdown pass. An unbelievable comeback win for Platteville, who get the W 47-46. To the Big 8, where 4 teams are within 1 game of first place, including Memorial. But the problem is the conference's lone unbeaten team is Verona, and they've looked nearly unstoppable this year. The Spartans hosted the Wildcats tonight, trying to change that. Scoreless in the first quarter. Memorial back to punt, and the line drive lands right in Trey Poteet's hands. He is dangerous with the ball. Poteet running and running and running all the way inside the 20-yard line. Watch out for him in the future. That would set up this. Elijah Lagomasino back to pass. Releases a rainbow that lofts right into his BFS, Matt Velichka's hands. That, though, would be the only score of the entire game. Verona goes on to win it 7-0, the final. But that wasn't the only meaningful matchup in the Big 8. 9th-ranked Middleton hosted Janesville Craig in a battle of second-place teams. Craig looking to stay perfect on the road. Gabe Piscini dumps one off to Elijah Jackson, who hits him on the goal line. Takes it close at the end of the second quarter, and Middleton would tie it up at 7s. Later in the third, Middleton down 13-7 after a pair of field goals. Piscini hands off to Bryce Falk, and he goes in for the touchdown. Middleton takes a 14-13 lead, and that would be the equalizer. Middleton goes on to win it 33-13, the final. When you talk about a team steamrolling through their opponents, look no further than Waunakee. currently at 5-0 to begin the season and outscoring their opponents 245-28. Waunakee hosting Sun Prairie West in a Badger Large Conference matchup. And what a start it was for the Warriors. Opening drive, Vance Johnson hands off to Benjamin Lindley. He makes a man miss, and it's all green grass for the 24-yard touchdown. Couldn't have asked for a better start. Up 7-0 in the first. It's Benjamin Rasmussen off to the races to the pylon. Touchdown Warriors. Up 2 scores early in the first, and it just kept going for Benjamin Lindley. He follows a couple of blockers all the way to the end zone. The 38-yard score would make it the Warriors win. They run away with it. The Key wins it 58-0, the final. Elsewhere in the Badger Conference, last we checked, Sun Prairie East beating Oregon 42-14. Meanwhile, Mount Horeb-Barneveld took their electric offense to Fort Atkinson and got the win, 42-14, the final. Just 2 teams in the Capital Conference are undefeated, and to no surprise, one of them is the reigning Division IV champion Columbus. The Cardinals are a well-oiled machine offensively, almost averaging 48 points a game. Edgewood looking to play spoiler at home. On the Cardinals' first drive, Peyton Powers back to pass. Launches it to Jefferson Mowbray for his first tutty of the night. And just like that, the Cardinals take the lead. But they beat you on the ground, too. Maybe the best running back in the state, Colton Brunell, coming in hot and boom, breaks down the wall in front of him. Cardinals now up 13-0. Peyton Powers once again showing off his arm strength tonight. Goes long for Riley Nackreiner. Columbus keeping that hot streak rolling. They win it 48-8, the final. And Darlington played in a physical game, just barely taking down Mineral Point 20-13. And Pecatonica Argyle and Potosi Cassville still waiting for a final score from that game. We'll be right back with much more sports right after this.
First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
When our clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, yes! Everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. And that's why they all start dancing. Woo!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Daddy teaches you can be anything in this world that you want to be, right? Don't Daddy teach you that?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're black or white or any color.
See, this is how children think right here. Critical race theory wants to end that.
You can make friends.
Yeah, you can make friends, no matter what color they are. So we need to stop CRT.
The truth wins if we're all brave enough to tell it.
Lots of insurance companies make promises about how much you can save if you switch over to them. Well, here's our promise. With the West Bend policy, you can save everything, every memory, every detail, everything you've worked so hard for. Once it comes time to actually make a claim, a cheap insurance policy can really cost you. Why not protect everything that matters with a policy from West Bend? Because the worst brings out our best.
You need to lend a helping hand when you wake up. Just know that we're always there.
Dean Health Plan by Medica, right here with you.
Save 11% on everything, only at Menards. Help prevent costly repairs with Shell products. Rotella Heavy Duty Diesel Motor Oil offers triple protection. It controls wear, deposits, and emissions. Pick up a gallon for $14.99 after rebate. It's time to get organized with Menards. From garage organization to tool chests and cabinets, Masterforce has all the heavy-duty storage solutions you need. Get this 41-inch tool chest and cabinet combo for $1,099.98 after 11% off today.
Save big money at Menards.
With
Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $750 cash allowance on this Silverado. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
When our clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, yes! Everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. And that's why they all start dancing. Woo!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
A new era of Wisconsin football entered Big Ten play today. Luke Fickell and his Badgers opened their Big Ten season. As we make that earlier tonight, Bucky took their 2-1 record to West Lafayette to take on the 1-2 Boilermakers. Badgers leading at 7-0 in the first quarter, trying to start fast. Tanner Mordecai hands off to Ches Malusi, but wait, it's a reverse. Will Pauling with the ball, the receiver looking for room, and he throws it back to Tanner Mordecai. The quarterback catches the pass to get inside the 5, and the Badgers getting tricky with it. That would set up this 3rd and goal from the 6. Mordecai looking for targets. Has all the time in the world, but at some point you just got to do it yourself. Mordecai off to the races, gets the edge, and the QB does it all. Wisconsin takes the 14-0 lead, and then in the second quarter, Badgers up 14-3, 2nd and goal from the 9. Hand off to Braylon Allen, who breaks off the big run. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The Badgers run up the score in the first half on the backs of a strong run game, and Wisconsin ran away with it from there. They win at 38-17. Here's Luke Fickell, fresh off his first Big Ten win.
They made it a game in that second half. They got some things rolling, and you know, they made some plays down the field, and you know, there's a lot of things we got to do better. But I think that for us to go on the road, our first time of, you know, going on the road with this team and winning a ball game, and this was big for us.
Wisconsin volleyball soared to a perfect 9-0 record in their non-conference slate and are the #1 team in the nation. But now it is Big Ten time, and the Badgers began their quest for their 5th straight title today against Northwestern. Right down the road, Badgers battling on the road. Bucky took the first set. Here's the set point in the second. Izzy Ashburn with a no-look set to Devin Robinson, who spikes one into oblivion. Wisconsin takes the second set. And then in the third, Badgers trying to put away Northwestern and fast. Anna Smrek leaps and smashes it past the Wildcats. Wisconsin dominate the Big Ten opener to improve to 10-0 on the year. They win it in straight sets. To Miami, where the Brewers are closing in on clinching the NL Central. Have you ever heard of a 12-run inning? Well, if you haven't, now you have. Mark Canha doubles one off the wall. That would score a pair of Brewers, and they were just getting started. The Crew plate a dozen runs in the second inning, and they go on to win it 16-1. Their magic number is 1. We'll be right back.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
When an appliance you rely on goes kaput, you can count on family-owned Brothers Maine, Southern Wisconsin's local appliance authority since 1938. With thousands of in-stock options, we have the brands you want at the lowest prices guaranteed. Even big box can't beat our prices. Our experienced team of appliance experts will help you make the right selection, and we deliver it fast and free to your home. What you need when you need it. Shop appliances you can bring home today at our Madison and Janesville showrooms. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So let's get to yours with an SUV like the Ford Edge with a bright 12-inch LCD touchscreen, the power of an EcoBoost engine to get up and go, intelligent all-wheel drive, and a panoramic Vista roof to get a better view of your world. Be future ready with Ford Edge. Choose FlexBuy on Edge with 0% APR financing for 66 months, plus $1,000 FlexBuy cash and $1,000 low APR cash, only at your local Wisconsin Ford dealer.
Elevate your savings at the Century House. Right now, buy stressless recliners, sofas, and office chairs and earn up to $1,500 credit toward the purchase of additional stressless furniture. or receive $400 off the purchase of any stressless signature base or cross-base recliner and ottoman. Don't wait. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
When you're able to connect your finances and your gifts of giving and time and talent, it really helps fulfill my desire to be part of a greater good.
Who's always behind the scenes helping parents and caregivers find quality-rated childcare that fits their family's needs? DCF. We're your trusted source in support of quality childcare. Learn more at qualitychildcare.wi.gov.
Trust your feet to Morgan's Shoes.
Loa Footwear, a name synonymous with premium outdoor footwear for 80-plus years. Our patented mono-wrap construction wraps the foot in a lightweight yet firmly supportive frame. We use a softer polyurethane in our midsoles that provides better shock absorption and ultimate comfort underfoot. Plus, our patented Gore-Tex liner is more durable and creates a smoother fit, thus less potential for blisters or discomfort.
Comfort with style. Trust your feet to Morgan Shoes.
Morgan Shoes, Hilldale.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
The First Warn Weather Team takes you beyond the barometer. Only on News 3 Now.
Finally tonight, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man skydiving onto an inflatable unicorn. Jan Zackel managed the fairy tale landing as he was taking part in a skydive festival in Nottingham, England. He wasn't the only one. Several other skydivers were attempting to complete this very same landing. Skydivers were only allowed to take part in the unusual competition if they had taken part in more than 200 jumps.
And I'll bet you he set the world's record for the longest slide on a unicorn slide from a
I don't know, didn't you do one a little further than that one
I
time?
don't have 200 jumps, so it wouldn't count. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't have any jumps.
Gary's back. He's got a final check of our weekend forecast.
Yeah, some showers out there right now, especially west of Madison. Live view from the Edgewater sky cam. Quiet around here, but a narrow band of showers from around Sun Prairie to just south of Poinet and Portage over toward Wisconsin Dells. These are all lifting toward the north. You can see showers to the west across parts of southwestern Wisconsin. 6-hour future track radar shows the bulk of the rain staying north and west of Dane County. Still could see a shower or thunderstorm pop up east of Dane County. Otherwise, current temperatures right now, 68 Madison. Most of southern Wisconsin seeing temperatures in the 60s. Still 70 degrees, though, in Cross Plains and 72 in Sauk City.
Yeah, that tower cam shot looks pretty.
It does.
Do we have that?
Nice.
We still got that tower cam shot? Well, I never pay attention to that, but I was like, God, somebody went up there and cleaned that thing off.
It's beautiful.
Is that Canalti up there?
Squeegee.
Nice job. That's a beautiful shot there. Folks, have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.